The Pirc defense. Okay, let's just put 2 pawns in the center and keep developing normally. Knight c6 was played, not the best move because it allows d5, but let's keep developing. e6 was played and now my king is out the center of the board. h5 doesn't really do much. My king is out the center, my opponent's king is in the center. The goal is to open the center, getting rid of as much pawns as possible. He took the pawn. Let's just take back. Now the knight has to move. The knight went back. I'm going to play the move d6, hitting the knight, opening up this very long diagonal for my bishop. He captured the pawn, so I'll just continue with my development. He got his queen out. That's a bit too early. I'm going to play here, attacking the queen. I know that this is hanging, but my goal is just to complete development. He pulls the queen back to target my bishop, and I'm going to simply play the move queen to d3. It's very important that you try to move a new piece each time in the opening. He develops his knight, and now he should be in some trouble. I'm going to start by playing the move knight to b5. It attacks the queen, so the queen has to move, but I'm also attacking this pawn, which means he won't be able to castle his king. He moved the queen out the way, so let's take the pawn, give a check. The king has to move, and once the king moves, I'm going to play the move knight takes f7, and now the rook is under attack. He moves the rook out the way. His queen is in like a weird spot. So if I could get my bishop here, that would be trapping his queen. So I'm going to start by playing the move bishop c5. It pins his knight, but it also has a hidden threat of trapping his queen. He plays b6, he attacks my bishop, his queen is no longer getting trapped. Okay, that's fine though. Let's just attack the queen because I gain a tempo on it anyways. And once the queen moves, the knight is pinned. Once a piece is pinned, we apply pressure to the pinned piece, and I'm bringing all my pieces in the game. Queen to c6 was played, which means that's just a free knight, and I should be winning his queen in this position. Let's start by capturing his knight. The king has to move out the way, and notice what happens when the queen moves. It steps on the same diagonal as my bishop, and this is called a discovered attack. I'm going to pull my knight back, which means my knight attack his queen, but my bishop checks his king. And my opponent resigns. Merry Christmas.